Hi, Scott here again. I'm out here at Bear Valley Lake, wanting to see if I can catch myself some bluegill, bass, catfish, carp, I don't care, anything that'll bite. Out here enjoying this beautiful weather. It's about 79, 80 degrees out right now, sunny. There's a few little puffy clouds in the sky, but that's about it. Not much going on right now. I haven't had a bite. Been out here about 15-20 minutes. If I don't get a bite here in just a little bit, I'm going to move my self and my rigs further around the lake. This is actually it's a small pond, but still looks pretty nice. They call it Bear Valley Lake, but I call it what I'm considered to be a pond, or a very small lake. So we'll give it a try. Some gentleman just came by and said there was a pond a little further up the trail here that he said people have been catching bass at, so I might just walk on up there and see what's going on. Just kind of packing this stuff in is a little difficult with the cooler and everything I got, but I've necked down what I was carrying from the last time I went out fishing. I don't have a tripod. I'm just holding this little camera in my hand, so hopefully I'll have some fish to show you folks. If not, I'm going to have a great time out here. It's beautiful. You can take a look over here, see just how that looks, and over this way, quite a nice area. And there, of course, switch around to the lake. You can see it's a pretty lake. Right there's my rigs. See if I can zoom in on it a little bit. I'm using sliding rigs with nightcrawlers. Sliding rig, basically what I'm doing is I'm having like a number 6 Aberdeen hook, about 18 inches of leader, going to a small swivel, and then I use a sliding bullet sinker in front of that, and I put a fairly heavy one on so I can get a little distance in this pond. But when the fish bite on it, they won't feel the weight of the sinker. It'll be loose, so when they pull on it, it'll feel like there's nothing weighing down the worm at all. So we'll just see how that works. It's a lot of fun just getting out here and just enjoying being out. All right, folks, talk to you later. Okay. Little sun on my face, I guess. I'm out here at a small little lake here in Englewood, I believe. It's off of Decatur Avenue, Federal and Decatur. I can't remember, Colbert Park or something like that. But I'm going to give it a try. Just saw some huge, they had to be probably 12, 15-pound carp swimming by. 8, so I saw some about 6. Some had to be about 8, but definitely I saw a big 15-pounder swimming by. It'd be fun to catch one of those. They can put up a pretty good battle. But, they might be off their feed right now. So, for now, I'm going to see. The one guy told me that they'd been catching some trout. The guy just walked down here at the lake with me at the same time, so they haven't been biting for the past few days. I'm sure with all these fronts that we've had going through, it's messed fishing up a bit. But, we'll give it a try just the same. Okay. Hopefully I'll catch something I can show you some pictures of. Alright guys, talk to you later. Well, I did manage to catch a couple of trout. They were actually really decent ones. One was a little smaller than the other, but I'd say they probably about 2 pounds. The smaller one's probably about a pound, maybe a pound and a half. The larger one's definitely a 2-pound trout. And I was on nightcrawlers with a slip rig. In other words, I'm using a small number 6 Aberdeen hook, 18 inches of clear, about 4-pound to 6-pound leader, a small swivel, and then on the other end a sliding sinker. I use basically a bullet sinker they use for fishing plastic worms because it seems to work the best for pulling through brush and stuff like that. And when the trout takes the bait, they swallow the hook really deep, and they don't feel any real tension against that line, so they will take the bait. And I hook the nightcrawler once through the end of the nose. I don't ball it up on there like I've seen some people doing for catfishing and bluegill fishing, but I just hook it once so that it crawls naturally along the bottom of the lake. And I'd move from position time to time. Nightcrawler might be crawling under something, and then the fish wouldn't see it. So you pull them out every once in a while, move them along every foot or so, about every 15-20 minutes. And I definitely lost 2 big fish, and I'm really frustrated because I didn't set the hook quite hard enough. I had one just before I was getting ready to leave, and it took it. It had that pole bent. I'm yanking on it, and whoop, came right out. And when I pulled it in, that nightcrawler was all balled up in a ball on the hook. It was all chewed to pieces, and I'm sure it felt like another trout. But hey, that's the way it goes. Sometimes you get them, and sometimes you don't. All right, I'm going to go on a few more fishing adventures on my vacation, and I will, give you a little video log of what's happening. Have a good one now, and hope you catch some more yourself.